Montana, a land where stories drift like the winds across its vast skies. Yet one epic tale emerges, echoing louder and prouder than all the rest. Let us take a journey back in time to unveil another of history's invisible legends, the epic story of Mary Fields, a pioneering woman whose courage in the Montana wilderness made her a titan of the frontier era. Born into slavery in Hickman County, Tennessee in 1832, Mary lived through the horrors of bondage at a young age. She endured the whip at the hands of cruel masters and suffered the agony of seeing families torn apart on the auction block. But Mary's indomitable spirit could not be broken. Her bold, defiant nature chafed under the injustice of slavery. Every hardship she endured only steeled her resolve, preparing her for a destiny far greater than simply gaining her freedom. When the Emancipation Proclamation finally arrived, Mary wasted no time in setting forth on her own. She headed west, lured by the promise of new frontiers where she could walk in freedom. Mary worked a series of jobs across several states before landing in the frontier town of Cascade, Montana in 1884. This was where she would truly make history. As the first black citizen in Cascade, Mary's arrival marked a monumental shift in the town's racial dynamics. She was more than just a newcomer to the community. She was the harbinger of a new era. Though some white residents were undoubtedly uncomfortable with her presence at first, Mary's courage and tenacity soon earned their respect. She walked tall along Cascade's dusty main street, pioneering the path for other African Americans who would follow. But Mary Fields was more than just a bold pioneer. She was a diligent worker, too. At nearly 60 years old, she took on a job delivering mail for the U.S. Postal Service, a role of great prestige and responsibility at the time. With a U.S. Star Route contract in hand, she became the nation's first African American woman and the only former slave to take on this critical government position. Her mail delivery route traversed over 200 miles across Montana's rugged landscape, demonstrating her grit and determination. Mary navigated all kinds of weather and road conditions in her horse-drawn wagon to ensure those mail pouches were delivered, no matter what. Though she typically had a cigar dangling from her lips and a jug of whiskey by her side, Mary took her job seriously. Come rain, snow, or shine, she got those letters through. Her pioneering journey shattered barriers and proved that race or gender were no obstacles for a resilient spirit like hers. Of course, Mary Fields was more than just a mail carrier. She was also beloved by many in Cascade for her cooking and laundry skills. A true jack of all trades, Mary could hunt game, chop wood with the best of them, and always lent a hand to neighbors in need. With her trademark pistol and rifle by her side, this 6-foot-tall black woman cut an imposing figure. But beneath her tough exterior lay a heart of gold. One frigid winter night, Montana's wild spirit decided to test this legend's mettle. As Mary drove her horse-drawn wagon through the darkness, a pack of ravenous wolves emerged from the trees. Their bone-chilling howls pierced the night air as they closed in, fangs bared and poised to attack. Mary's horses reared up in terror, sending the wagon crashing onto its side. Now trapped in the frozen wilderness, Mary found herself face to face with the circling wolf pack. But she did not cower or panic. With steady hands, she gripped her Winchester rifle and Colt .45 pistols. The grit and determination that had carried her through a lifetime of trials now fortified her against the wolf's fangs. Gunshot after deafening gunshot rang out, dropping wolf after vicious wolf. By the first light of dawn, over a dozen dead canines lay scattered around Mary's overturned wagon. Her clothing tattered and rifle smoking, Mary stood tall against the Montana dawn, bloodied but unbowed by the forces of nature that had conspired against her. Word of Mary's epic showdown with the wolf pack quickly spread like wildfire through Cascade. But those closest to Mary were not surprised. They knew well the depths of her strength and bravery. Mary Fields walked with the spirit of a titan, undaunted by anything nature or man threw her way. Though Mary continued delivering the mail without fail for many more years, her legendary battle etched her name into Montana lore. Even after her death in 1914, the people of Cascade honored her memory by building a stone monument above her grave. Carved into the granite are these words: Mary Fields, flunky for the Badlands, black pioneer of the West. It is an understated tribute for a woman whose life speaks epic volumes about courage, resilience, and standing tall in the face of adversity. Mary Fields' legend stands out as a towering testament to the human spirit, a true invisible legend now being brought to light.